Today, I'm here to bust some pretty common myths about the vagina and tell you the things it really wants you to know. Number 1, you don't need to clean the vagina. Okay, so physicians in the 20s and 30s believed that the vagina was full of dangerous bacteria. The narrative we have that vaginas are dirty came from a time of female sexual oppression. Now, thank God, science has evolved and we know that this is a bunch of garbage. The vagina is an incredible organ. It's home to a whole microbiome that's working to maintain a good balance of bacteria. So the reason that you don't need to douche or use cleansers inside the vagina is because the vaginal mucosa sheds cells. It produces a self-cleaning discharge, and it also produces lactobacillus, which is a good type of bacteria that helps the vagina stay nice and acidic. Now, this acidic environment helps keep harmful bacteria and yeast levels low. Actually, you're more likely to get infections if you try and use soap or cleansers in the vaginal canal because you're washing away the really protective stuff. Really, nothing should be going in there at all. Number 2, infections don't happen because of poor hygiene. Infections happen because you have a vagina, plain and simple. It's inevitable. Now, some women unfortunately suffer from infections more than others, and science can't always tell us why this happens. If the delicate pH of the vagina is disrupted for any reason, it can lead to infection. So things that can disrupt the pH are hormones, friction from sex, antibiotics, allergic reactions, menopause, simply having a weakened immune system. I have spent a lot of time studying yeasts and bacteria, and I know that infections are pretty common. Some women are prone to BV, and others seem to get yeast infections a lot, and it usually has nothing to do with how clean you are down there or how much you're washing that area. Now, there are a few things you can do, especially if you're prone to infection or irritation. So make sure you don't have an underlying hormone imbalance. Make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water, you're eating a healthy diet, you're getting lots of sleep. Check in with your doctor. Number 3, your vagina doesn't smell bad. Okay, I know it seems obvious, but I'm going to say it anyways. Vaginas are meant to smell like vaginas. Not strawberries, not watermelons, or whatever other thing marketing agencies or that asshole from high school would have us believe. Also, fragrances and perfumes are super irritating to the vulva and vaginal skin. I see products out there like washes and creams and lubricants that have flavors, and these products can cause allergic reactions, they can cause skin issues, they can irritate the delicate skin and increase your risk of BV or a yeast infection. You're supposed to have your own special smell. It's musky and unique and completely individual to you. But if you're worried that you smell too strong or you smell a distinctly fishy smell, then go see your doc because it's likely that you could have an infection that's causing it. Number 4, your vagina does not become loose if you have too much sex. I don't really know where this one comes from, but no, it's not true. The vagina is a muscle. It expands and contracts. It relaxes during arousal, and the muscles will stretch and expand before and during intercourse, but it quickly goes back to normal soon after. Again, all bodies are different, and the vagina, as with any muscle, can change if you're sick. It can change with age, childbirth, but there is no evidence linking sex to vaginal tightness. Side note, I've seen on Amazon these vaginal tightening pills and creams and sticks. I am super wary of 1, where products come from, and 2, what claims they are making. I've worked in the medical industry a very long time, and I can guarantee you that anything that's offered to tighten your vag is going to damage the tissues as well as disrupt your discharge. Not to mention, products like this reinforce the patriarchal idea that vaginas can be used and stretched, and this seriously screws up women medically and emotionally. And number 5, your labia are just fine. So this one is tough. There's two things I want to say about this. Labia can stick out, they can hang. I understand women can have pain when they sit or they wear tight clothes or they're in bathing suits, and so that's a very valid concern. On the flip side though, porn has really messed this up for women. In porn you see these perfectly nipped and tucked labia that don't really represent real life. I read recently that labiaplasty is the fastest growing cosmetic surgery, and I think this is kind of sad because the reasons the majority of the women are getting these surgeries are not for discomfort or pain. They are young women worried that they don't look like the people in porn, or they're self-conscious in front of their partner. My personal opinion, you need to do what's right for you, but if you are with someone who thinks your labia aren't beautiful, leave that person. In real life, some are wider, longer, some don't show at all. That's fine. The labia minora come in all shapes and sizes, so ladies, please don't stress if yours hang out past your outer lips. This is totally normal and totally beautiful. Okay, that was the 5 for today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. If you like this content, make sure to subscribe below. I'll be checking in with you every week to talk all things vaginal wellness. Bye.